Hello and welcome to the Oaks. This is going to be our new Let's Play series. So this is a 4X map by Farms in Briscoe, and it's massive. But yeah, I thought we'd give it a go. Not sure how long we're going to run the series for, but we are starting off with harvesting some wheat. So standard procedure, several headlands, and then some up and down rows. So whilst we cruise along this field edge, let's just take a look at, in fact we'll stop the combine. Let's take a look at what we own. So we own field, well, I think it's field 2 actually. In fact, let's turn that off. So field 2, field 80, field 81, field 82, field 83, 86, 87 and 88. We are set up across 2 farmyards. So the main arable farm is up here, and we have a cow farm down here. Only thing down there at the minute is a little fence and a mixer wagon. So no animals yet, but we'll get to that in the coming episodes. So if we just take a quick look at the state of our fields, you'll see we've only got field 2 to harvest. These ones, the crops failed, and yeah, so they've had to be left as they are for now, but that gives us a chance to plant what we want in there. A couple of these grass fields are going to need ploughing and reseeding. So yeah, there's plenty to be doing. So if we just have a look at the size of this map, it is phenomenal. It's worth saying as well that this is Farms in Briscoe's first map, and yeah, not to blow too much smoke, but it is very, very good. I've watched several map tours and live streams on this, and yeah, really wanted to give it a go. So we are going to crack on with this. It's going to be a nice steady first episode. We're going to be doing all the carting ourselves for now. We haven't got auto drive set up yet. I need to keep my eyes peeled for the auto drive guy and to see if he does one for this map, because his routes are awesome. So I'm going to crack on, do a little bit more, and then I'll see you when we do the first unload and we can take a look at some of the kit that we've got. So the combine is nearly full, so I thought we'd come and grab a tractor. So while the New Holland T8 warms up, we'll have a look at the other kit that we've got on the farm. So we've got a nice Case 300 and the old Optum. We've got 2 of the Cramp Hipper trailers. Now we can extend the sides on those should we need to in the future. We've got the John Deere that comes with the map. So this is the 7R. I think I may have sold it and then rebought it, or no, I didn't. I just changed the number plate. Same with the class. So this is the one that you get, and I haven't changed this one. Look, so you can see the oak number plate there. Nice class quadrant baler. And then we've got our workhorse of a Xerion in here with a cultivator and a plough. Well, looking forward to using that beast at some point. So what else have we got? We've got the old horse drill. So this is very, very similar to the one that we had on Calmsden. Decent working width, and it's a direct drill. We are running precision farming, as you may have seen from the yield map. So we've got the John Deere power sprayer, and we've got a Amazon fertilizer spreader. We've also got somewhere down here, let's have a quick run. We've got our herbicide, We've got the old Manny 2 with the bag lifter, fertiliser, and we've got some lime and the big Breedle spreader. So I think that's pretty much it. Got the old rollers over there. But yeah, so let's hop in to the New Holland. We will head over and get the combine unloaded. So getting the unload done. Now, I'm not sure if it's intentional or not, but the fields are really, really bumpy. But, you know, I was doing 32 miles an hour. So, yeah, I guess it's intentional. Doesn't hinder anything. So, yeah. Light kit. Slow down running now, can't we? We don't need to be legging it. But you'll see that, in fact, let me just jump out. You see the pH is awful. Got 0 nitrogen. So we have got our work cut out, and I think it's going to be interesting how much of the lime and stuff that we do actually use. But it's good. I mean, I'm up for the challenge. I think we might be buying a truck and curtain sided trailer to load up with lime before we know it. We can carry on dropping the straw now. So the money, 2 million quid. You may or may not have watched the last episode of Calmston Farm, where we ended up with 7 million something. I wanted to get this save set up so I could just go from one episode straight into the other. And in fact, I finished recording that episode probably about an hour ago. So yeah, farm's all set up. We do need to look at animals. There will be things that we need, consumables like seed, fur, lime, most likely. Also animals, we're going to get some, just not sure when. I am not planning on running Maize Plus. I'll just do base game, I think, for now. But yeah, so that's the plan. Like I said, not sure how long it's going to run for. We will see. But yeah, I really wanted to try it out. It is a lovely map. So yeah, just glad that it's released now. It was rather opportune. You'll see there is traffic, so that's something else to contend with. When I was moving the combine to the field, about 2 minutes of being in the game, I'd already got a first traffic jam. So yeah, that's going to be fun. But yeah, I mean, map is an FPS killer, so if you see a little bit of lag, that's why. I've adjusted settings slightly to improve it, so fingers crossed it's okay. But look at that map boundary. How cool is that? Blends in seamlessly to the map. But yeah, I mean, we'll get to look at the map different points. We may do some contracts. We have got 2 rather large silos, so we can wait and store grain and products until the best price is available at the store. Sell points, should I say. So yeah, looking forward to getting into this. We are very nearly around the first headland. You'll see from the movement in the combine what I mean about the bumpiness of the fields, but it's cool. I quite like it. So what I'm going to do is get up to here. I'll grab the case with the other trailer on, park that in the field somewhere, and then I think we'll catch back when we are doing the up and down rows, I reckon. The first full trailer of wheat, and we are headed off to our silos, which are based out of the cow farm. Now, it may sound like I'm concentrating, because I am, on where I'm going. And I think we go down here. Not 100%, but we get to take in some of the map. Yeah, I've gone the right way, that's good. So yeah, it's going to be a fair old trek each time. But in fact, let's just have a look to see if there is an auto-generated... Ooh, there is. Maybe we could... Well, should I have gone down there? No, we're alright, we can carry on. Maybe we could quite easily set something up then. I'll have to have a look at that. Failing that, it will be waiting for a course to be generated by the auto drive guide. I think we go down here, and then at some point we're going to make a right. Quite yet. Keep it going. Look at the houses and the gardens. How cool is that? Now, I think we can go this way. I think. Not overly sure, as you might gather. This is one of our fields here, or one of our pastures. Yes, we are going the right way. How cool is this? Almost like a mini-map tour. And then somewhere down here we go, is the entrance to the cow farm. Let's get the gate open. And you'll see the fence there. Got a front loader on it. Did have checked that the mixer wagon fits into the sheds, and we want to be going down there, not concentrating, and I'm talking. So through this gate, not sure which way it opens, is our silo complex, handcrafted by myself. There we go. Doesn't really matter which one we tip into. Just get a trigger. There we go. First load. Super. Wasn't too painful either. Right. I will get back up to the field. We'll crack on, do the headlands, and I'll see you when we open up the field. Well, I've kind of just picked a heading and gone for it to open up the field. We have got GPS. So, yeah, just picked a point and, yeah, went for it. I don't think it's going to matter too much. But I think we're progressing reasonably quickly through the harvest. I think the only thing that's going to slow us down is the shifting of the grain to the silo. Don't think a base worker would do it on their on the in-game delivery function. I think that's probably asking a little bit much of them. Could be interesting viewing though. So yeah, we'll just do it ourselves for now. We're not filling up massively quickly. This is the first real sort of full headers width we're getting in. So, and yeah, you can see from the yield map that yield is not great, but we aim to improve that. I think there's, for this episode, it will be the harvesting. Who doesn't like a good harvest to start a new series? The baling, we'll see about how long I think that's going to take. Might show a bit of that at the start of the next episode, but then we're really into field prep and getting next year's crops planted and in the ground. I've put the Fendt harvester on a worker. We have emptied both of the trailers, utilising, follow me, to get both down to the silo at the same time. So hopefully we can get down to the silo, tip the load, get back up before the combine is full. That's the plan anyway. Brought the baler across, ready for next time. And yeah, we're looking in pretty good shape, to be fair. I am conscious of the FPS, so yeah, you'll have to bear with on that one, I think. I don't think it helps that to get the field to the right state I used easy dev, and I'm not 100% sure that I did it exactly right. So I think on the field it's kind of double textures, if that makes any sense at all. I know what I mean. But going forward we should be all good. So we're going to whiz down, dump this in the silo. I think we've got 60,000 litres in there at the moment, and this will make it 80. Quick maths with Cartech. But yeah, I'm loving it so far. It's good to be on something new. So I'll get this tipped and I'll see you back up at the field. So we've had the notification that they're 80%, and there we go. How's that for timing? So it's doable, and which is good to know. Well, at least from this field anyway. So we'll get this unloaded. I think then we'll probably, I might try it on an in-game worker. But we're keeping up. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll finish this side of the field, and I'll see you when we're finishing off on the left-hand side. Well, we're on to the last section of the field now, and we're up to 140,000 litres of wheat off the field so far. We are full again. So I think what we'll do is we'll go and tip this. It's not taken too long, actually. Quite impressed with the base game workers. They do seem to have improved in FS22. Did do an extra headland down there that didn't drop the straw, just because I wanted to try and give it a little bit more turning space. So that's the reason for that. Should be, yep, there is a vehicle exit. A field exit here. There is a tiny bit of space in the other trailer, so we should be down and back, hopefully. Well, the combine worker is full. But yeah, it's looking good. We might get a start on the baling this episode. And then I'll finish the rest off screen, and next one will be into the field prep, like I said earlier. I do like these roundabouts and the little centre sections with the little bollards. It's a really nice little touch, and yeah, you definitely know you're in the UK. It is a very picturesque map, I think. Right, enough of me swooning over Farm Sim Briscoe's creation. We'll dump this and I'll see you back in the field. So last few passes now. The piece on that trailer is full. So what I'm hoping is we can get enough out the combine so it'll finish the field. Fill this trailer, and then if there's any left from the combine it can stay there, and I'll deliver the last two loads off screen, and then we can start the baling, hopefully. But yeah, I think horseplay is going to feature rather heavily on this map. Otherwise, you know, it's going to take an absolute age to do anything. Although this is our biggest field, and to be fair, it's not taken too long. So yeah, I think going to be good. Be interesting to have a think about what crops we put in. So, you know, and to understand the direction that we're going to go in, really. I mean, the map is based in an area where British Sugar is, so I think it's Cantley. So yeah, it'd be interesting to try and maybe get into that sort of thing at some point, but we've got a while to have a think yet. So it does make me chuckle how it leaves that one little crop plant of wheat. So let's have a look how much. Oh yeah, that is all going to fit in there easily. Super. Right, I think what we'll do is we will leave that to finish off the field, assuming it doesn't get confused at the top, and we'll start the baling. So I think it's probably going to be wise to make 240 centimetre bales on this field. We'll need to purchase a auto stacker. There is no way that I am going to be loading these up manually, but hopefully we'll get a fair few. There is plenty of storage for bales at the cow farm, so they can go to there. I think that's my plan anyway. I'll bounce around in this cab. We've got the old air suspension seat. Assume that John Deere's have them. Yeah, we're spitting out the bales rather frequently. So it's quite funny, actually. I'd obviously knew that Calmston was going to be ending soon, and I thought better get organised and set up a game save. So I'd set one up on Ohio Richlands, or Richlands, Ohio. I never know which way round to say it. And then I think it was Argsy released a cinematic preview to this map, the Oaks, and then later on, I think the same day, FSG was streaming it, and I thought, yeah, change of plan. We are going here rather than to America. But yeah, and as well, it worked out that chatted to Disturbed about things and this map, and he's just started a series on Richlands, Ohio. So yeah, works out well. And yeah, he can have his thing and I can have mine. If he comes on this map, I shall have him about it. But yeah, I mean, this is a huge map, and it's probably better suited to multiplayer with the amount of farms there is. I think there's 9 or 10 farms. And, you know, watching the FSG stream, and I'd got this loaded up just to have a fly around it, and making a decision was so difficult. And in the end, I was like, I'm just going to go with the starter farm. Because I like the setup. I like the layout of it. I did try and look at putting a silo in at the arable farm, but I didn't want to mess with it. And I know that I've added it down at the cow farm, but there was a nice grass area that probably wouldn't have been used. So, yeah, this is where we are. That's how we got here. Oh, the other thing to say is I have put in, I need to remember the name, it's the fenceless pastures, but it's the Elk Mountain ones. So that actually sits. Let me just stop for a second. And is this going to want to save? No. So that actually sits in this area down here. So we sort of come out the main yard, down like a track, and then into the what I've set up as a pasture, not for grazing, just for, at the moment, that's just to house some cows. So yeah, I thought that, and it fitted absolutely brilliantly. Been wanting to use them, but needed a big enough area to put them in. So yeah, we've got that as well. I think capacity for cows is plenty. Don't want to get a silly amount, but it'd be nice to have animals about the place, and especially if we can utilise that pasture, that'll be cool. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the headlands, and then we'll catch up once I've done that, and then we'll probably say hurrah. So headlands done, and I think we're up to about 21, 22 bales at the minute. As for grain, we've got 180,000 litres in the silo. We've got 2 full trailer loads, that's 220,000, and I think there's about 4 or 5,000 in the combine still, so 225,000 litres. Pretty good. We will hang on to it. We'll see if we can make this money last until the grain is at its best price. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. So we'll turn the baler off, and we'll hop out and have a look at the job that we've been doing. Looks good to me. So I hope you've enjoyed the first episode on the Oaks. I know I have. It's been good to finally get into this. Yeah, looking forward to where the series is going to go. Any comments, suggestions, please feel free to leave them below. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the episode, leave a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Turn on notifications as well. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.